Are we about to witness a major shakeup at Stamford Bridge? Chelsea is reportedly ready to part ways with a crucial defensive leader as they set their sights on a sensational £83 million signing. What does this mean for the squad's future and our title hopes? Stay tuned as we dive into the details and analyze the potential impact of this move. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay updated on all things Chelsea. Chelsea fans, we have some intriguing news coming out of Stamford Bridge. It looks like the club is preparing to make some significant moves in the January transfer window. According to reports, Chelsea is willing to sell defender Axel Disasi, a player who has been labeled a leader in the back line, to make room for Benfica's rising star, Tomás Araújo, who comes with an eye-watering £83 million release clause. Now let's break this down a bit. Disasi has certainly had his moments since joining, but it seems there are mixed feelings about his overall contribution. Some insiders at the club view him as limited, which raises questions about whether he truly fits into the vision that Enzo Maresca has for this team. In contrast, Araújo is touted as one of the brightest young talents in the Primera Liga, capable of not just playing as a center back, but also filling in at right back. This versatility could be crucial as Chelsea looks to build a squad that can dominate English football for years to come. As a fan, it's hard not to get excited about this potential signing. Araújo is young, dynamic, and has already made a name for himself in Portugal. But here's where it gets tricky. Is selling Disasi the best move? He may not have been in the starting lineup recently, but he has shown he can step up when called upon, as he did scoring in the recent 5-1 thrashing of Southampton. I can't help but feel conflicted about letting him go. You have to ask yourself, is this really the right path for our defense? Maresca, since taking charge, has injected a fresh attacking style into the squad. And while we're currently positioned just 7 points behind league leaders Liverpool, he's been cautious about declaring us title contenders. I get it, he wants to manage expectations. But as fans, we can dream a little, right? The prospect of reshaping our backline to include Araújo does present an opportunity to strengthen our defensive unit significantly. Still, this also raises concerns. If we're offloading Disasi, who will step in to offer the leadership and experience that is so crucial, especially during high-pressure matches? Araújo may have the talent, but he's still relatively untested in the Premier League. And don't forget, this transfer strategy is not just about this season. Maresca has a long-term vision for Chelsea, believing that with the right moves now, we can establish ourselves as the team to beat in England for the next decade. That's an ambitious goal, and it's one that gets me fired up. But it makes you wonder, can we sacrifice a player like Disasi for the sake of signing a potential superstar? I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this possible transfer? Do you believe selling Disasi is a step in the right direction? Or do you think we're risking too much by letting go of a player who, despite his flaws, has shown he can perform when needed? I'm honestly torn on this one. Let's get the conversation going in the comments below. Share your expectations and frustrations about this situation. And if you think this move could shake things up in our campaign, let's discuss how it might affect our chances to finally reclaim that title we've been missing since 2016. Victor Osimhen's transfer saga has been a hot topic this summer, with Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain both keenly linked to the Nigerian striker. After a move from Napoli didn't go through, he ended up joining Galatasaray on loan, and let me tell you, he's been nothing short of sensational. With 8 goals and 5 assists in just 11 appearances, he's definitely rediscovering that impressive form we saw during the 2022-23 season. Now, with the January transfer window approaching, top clubs are going to be keeping a very close eye on him. According to Tuttomercato, Osimhen has a release clause of around €80 million in January, which could potentially drop to €70 million next summer. This means he could be a more affordable option for clubs looking to bolster their attacking options. Now, We know that Arsenal and Chelsea are still in the mix, exploring various top forward options, including both Osimhen and Juventus' Dusan Vlahovic. Here's where it gets interesting. Both of these players are expected to be available for around 75 million euros, which makes them enticing options compared to Newcastle United's Alexander Isak. So, you have to wonder, is it time for Chelsea to make a decisive move for a player like Osimhen? With his current form, he'd definitely add a spark to our attack, and the thought of pairing him with our existing talent is mouth-watering. But let's be real for a second. You have to ask yourself, is this the right move for Chelsea? I'm honestly torn. On one hand, Osimhen's skills and current performance suggest he could be a key player for us. But on the other hand, do we really want to put all our eggs in one basket? The pressure that comes with such a hefty price tag can weigh heavily on a young player, and we've seen how that can affect their performance. Now, with the likes of Arsenal circling, it's clear that we're not the only ones interested. They're also looking to strengthen their squad, and you can bet they'll be in the mix for Osimhen too. This means Chelsea has to act fast and decisively if they want to secure his services. Let's also consider the broader implications of these decisions. If Chelsea were to land Osimhen, it could signal a new direction for the club, a commitment to younger talents who can grow into the team. This could shift the dynamics within the squad, possibly leading to a more attacking and dynamic style of play that we've all been craving. Now, I know some fans might be skeptical about spending big money on a player who's still relatively young and unproven in the Premier League. But isn't that the risk we have to take? Sometimes you have to gamble to achieve greatness. And let's not forget, with players like Osimhen, there's immense potential for growth. He's already shown that he can perform at a high level, and if he continues on this trajectory, he could become one of the best strikers in the league. So I have to ask you, what do you think? Was this the right decision for Chelsea to pursue Osimhen? I genuinely want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think we should go all in for him, or should we look elsewhere? What are your expectations and frustrations as we head into this crucial transfer window? I want to encourage everyone to share your opinions in the comments below. Let's get a discussion going about our transfer strategy and where we see the future of Chelsea heading. And remember, if you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on all the latest Chelsea news and rumors, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Together, let's keep the conversation alive and support our team as we navigate these exciting times. Your voice matters, and I can't wait to hear what you all think.